Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Friday forecast. I'm sitting here right now at one of the tables. In just about an hour or so, we're having a seniors Christmas potluck, and we're looking forward to having some good times and good laughs and a great program. Now, as I'm sitting here thinking about the good food I'm going to be eating within the next few hours, I also think about this coming weekend. And as part of our journey towards Christmas, this coming weekend, we're having what's called at each of our services, we're going to have Christmas carols, we're going to share in communion, and as well, we are going to share a common meal. We don't do common meals often, but again, can I encourage you to come? It's a time just to take that next step of connecting with other people, developing friendships, learning, as the Bible says, to encourage one another and to love one another. And this is just a real practical way. So, put it in your schedule, plan on coming, stop at Sobeys, pick up some fried chicken or some rolls or whatever. Or if you feel like baking a blueberry pie, that's okay too. Now, as we think about this coming weekend, I also just want to take a moment and highlight last weekend. I wasn't here. I was taking my weekend away, and I was getting some much-needed rest. But we had some great pastoral leadership, taking care of things along with the rest of the church family. First of all, I want to say thanks to Pastor Jen as she was giving leadership to the baptism of 4 of our young people here. It all took place at the Allison campus on Sunday morning. We're so glad again to see our church helping the next generation take those next steps of faith and really ground them and root them in God's love as they move on in life. So again, we just want to celebrate with all those families, and obviously that's really called winning here at the church. That's what our mission is all about, helping people to follow Jesus, love God, and love others. I also want to say thanks to Pastor Carolyn. She brought the messages this past week, and really appreciate her carrying that preaching load this past weekend. Also, as we think about Pastor Carolyn, we recognize that the news has already been sent out regarding her full-time call to West End Baptist Church as the senior pastor in St. John's, Newfoundland. Of course, as you get this news, there's mixed feelings. We're glad for her, Dave and Luke, as they'll be moving there early in 2015. Of course, we're sad in the loss of losing someone who's played such a vital role in the life of our church community in the last 23 years, and especially in the last 6 as the Brentwood campus pastor. Now, as we think about this coming weekend, actually Pastor Carolyn is going to be at each of our congregational services just to have a moment where she can share personally with all of you. Now, as we look again ahead to this coming weekend, we're in our second message of Advent, which helps us prepare for the celebration of the birth of Jesus. The theme this week is around peace, and we want to talk about how the birth of Jesus that brings us peace helps dispel the freezing power of conflict in our lives, within ourselves, and even with God. Now again, looking forward to seeing you this coming weekend. There's a chair here for you. There's a chair for your friend. Use Christmas as a time to invite your neighbors, your friends, your family, because people's spiritual thermometer, in a sense, or barometer is going up. People are open. Take opportunity. Let God lead you. Anyway, see you this coming weekend. God bless.